Impeachable. Can you sort out this question of President Trump's First Amendment rights and their relevance here?
Well, I think we finally saw this issue joined in a way that we saw both sides kind of staking out very different views on this, and really trying to invite the senators to come to their side of really what role does the First Amendment play at all in constraining a political speech, or in this case, as the House manager arguing, crossing the line into insurrectionary activity. The defense really is taking a strong position by claiming that the First Amendment should be, in a sense, imported into the impeachment process and used as a shield to allow elected officials and presidents in particular to sort of say what they want to say in very aggressive and controversial ways. And the other side, of course, the House managers have taken what looks like an equally strong position, which is to say that the First Amendment has absolutely no role to play. I think actually that both positions are going to feel unsatisfying to a number of the senators, right? Because the senators themselves are elected officials, and so intuitively, they're going to feel like when they go out there and they speak in front of large groups, when they engage in a little metaphor like "I want to fight for your rights," that the First Amendment is really doing something there and safeguarding what they're up to. Now, nobody's going to want to have a First Amendment that protects in any way, right, violent behavior. And so I think that this is going to be interesting to see what the senators actually say about the proper role of the First Amendment. I think that there will be a number of them who will not like either position, which seems fairly absolutist. So I think they'll probably end up gravitating to some middle position where they end up saying something like this, that, look, the First Amendment does protect elected officials' right to say inflammatory things. And, so we don't really want to say has no role. On the other hand, we're equally uncomfortable saying that everything, right, is okay. So I think that ultimately they've got to turn to the facts. And when you turn to the facts, you got to make a choice. Do you think that we should just look at the words that President Trump uttered on January 6th? Because if so, then his position looks stronger than you might expect, because he doesn't actually, right, invite anybody to specifically do anything illegal. He doesn't say, go hunt Mike Pence down and kill him. He doesn't say, hunt down Nancy Pelosi. But on the other hand, if you buy the House manager's story, right, according to them, he took his time to assemble the mob. He summoned the mob. He ended up inciting the mob. And at that last step, they really didn't need too much nudging.